wears the mantle of Ant-Man is a man by the... We start in the year 2549 in this era. The one who wears the mantle of Ant-Man is a man by the name of Zane Asgard, but how do we get here? It all starts in the year 2420 Ultron. To seize the power of the Father of all, Ultron conquers. Miro with his new power secured Ultron sends his legions to conquer Earth. Life is destroyed and the surviving humans are enslaved by Ultron of Earth's hero. Attract 6 Avengers from different periods of time and they fight against different eras. Use 2010 to open a rift in space-time that ends up devouring. To conquer the Earth, nevertheless Vision convinces him to do the opposite and start a new life. The calendar resets now. Time is counted after the fall of Ultron. 90 of 10 of them stay on the planet trying to repair it. Say in Asgard is a descent, an enormous interest in history before Ultron. Furthermore, he develops an obsession. Anson, inspired by the stories of the heroes before Ultron fight against crime, he can turn into solid matter or can reconfigure it totally. However, organic life. For this reason, Dr. Asgard ends up resorting to cloning ancient, evolved counterparts. Asked a question whether these ants can be trained, and if Zane uses the temporary platform of Doom, he knows that modifying 3 periods of time, looking for contemporary versions of Ant-Man, scanning their success, he will now be able to program the insects of this time to be totally, and yes, they have done it because these actions have brought back the Ultron father of every temporary platform to buy time. It seems ironic to him that once also an Ant-Man is going to defeat Ultron, the great seeker of Hank, and then takes him back to the... He needs his help to save the world of tomorrow since Father Ultron is the greatest threat. Weaknesses. The problem is that Hank Pym of this era has not yet created all curiosity of the swarm that they wield. He explains that they are his robotic nano. Sure, that is true, but perhaps you are still scanning the compound of the Pym particle. A human, the ants become giant ants and the swarm engulfs the father of all. It's not going to be that easy. He still has the Odin force to bring more help. He even asks if there are any heroes from this time who are available in time. However, there is a hero he can summon but will need some time. All enter the future Scotland. When they return, have been captured by Ultron the father. Hank promises that he will not build anything like Ultron. He is mistaken. He shows his face as this version of Ultron is linked to Hank Pym. To save Hank, he increases his size and gives Ultron a good blow by telling him that he will. Hank's spin, according to Scott, is wrong. If it were really Hank, he would use the power of the Allfather. Confusion takes over Ultron's mind, but soon Ultron regains. Then with Saint, however, that will allow him to continue this way. Besides, he is sure that he cannot kill him. He will never create him in the past. The great paradox would be created. Halper or Grave appears before them. Hank tries to ask for help, but O'Grady's first reaction is he starts to look around him and sees that there are too many Ant-Mons. Becomes terror, but soon Grady shrinks Ultron, throws lightning at him to kill him, telling him that he has the power. It doesn't seem right to him. If he were really a god, why would he only shoot? Summoning an Asgardian demon, a portal opens and tentacles appear. O'Grady starts regretting what find Hank. It looks like he's not really hurt. He's been faking it. They think he's been looking. Found it. He can spot the Time Master's weapon, the aging ray, in the distance. Sick. In ants it can fix it. According to Hank, he's not sure if this will really work with a... Interrupted by Scott. He also survived the attack. Skoda to start in parallel. O'Grady seems to have allied with Ultron. Besides the father of all, with all versions of Ant-Man, what you don't know is that the others are already prepared. Then fires. This sends Ultron back to his first version, but here the question arises. For the moment we don't know the answer. The battle ends and it is revealed that he was actually distracted. In big trouble when his time returns, but he interferes to explain. He would like to see what is happening in the future. Zen appreciates it, but he understands. But normally there is a lot of tragedy in the lives of the Ant-Man, so this moment agrees with Scott. Perhaps they can wait a moment before returning to the past. Ant-Man of the chapter.